attention out there on defense. Let's make sure that we're always knowing where the play is, right? We always know where the play is every time. You guys talk to each other. You guys are doing a much better job now talking to each other every time, right? Talking to each other all over the field. You know where the play is going to go. So expect that ball to come.
Good, okay, honey.
I believe that we can win! 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 I believe that we can win!
Uptown, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Uptown!
AA Division Scripps Ranch World Series. Today's game features the 2012 Padres from the American League and the Uptown Padres from the National League. Scripps Ranch Little League supports the highest ideal of good sportsmanship, fair play, and the principles of Little League baseball. We ask that in supporting your players, you remember to applaud their efforts and do nothing to discredit their opponents. We thank you for your support of Little League Baseball and join with you in acknowledging the dedication and hard work of all our players who compete in the youth sports. And now participating in today's game, the visiting manager from 2012 Padres, Joe Foss. The home manager from Uptown Padres, Matt Silver. The visiting team, batting number 1, Josh Flores.
Josh, go to home plate. Wait for the other guy.
From the home team, Jake Mastrini.
Shake hands and go stand by coach.
Stand next to your coaches.
From the visiting team, Isaiah Ruiz.
So Isaiah, after you shake his hand, you're going to go shake their coach's hand.
From the home team, Alex Copenhaver.
Guys,
Team.
Guys, when you hear your name, you go after you shake the player's hand, you go shake the manager from the other team hand. Go Silver, okay?
Just roll through them, I think.
Let's go cross sides. Here we go. We're ready.
From the visiting team, Lucas Gray. From the home team, Jack Silver.
Go shake the coach's hand, Lucas. There we go. Let's go.
From the visiting team, Carter Foss. From the home team, Johnny Kaduziak.
Now go shake their hands, Carter.
You can talk while they're shaking.
From the visiting team, Ryan Upham. And from the home team, Dylan Shimon.
Down the line.
Good. Styles, sorry.
He got skills. He does have bad skills.
Does he have skills? And from the home team, Cameron Burstein.
Let's go, hustle.
Good luck, Cam. Have a good game.
From the visiting team, Davey Howell.
Yeah, Davey! Hustle.
And the home team, Justin Noel.
Shake hands. Now go with your coaches. Hustle.
We like didn't shake hands and then like we let him pass and then we slapped their ball. It was so funny.
From the visiting team, Anish.
Sugar Rapati.
Alfadi. I know how you feel. And from the home team, Brandon Stodhair.
Shake hands and go shake the coaches. Hustle.
Guys, shake hands the right way, okay? Not like a bunch of weirdos.
Well, guys, a little faster than that.
Good luck, Brandon.
It's not our fault.
From the visiting team, Jack Hoover. From the home team, Evan Goldstein.
Shake hands, hustle.
Hoover, high fives down the line. That's how he does.
From the visiting team, Aiden McSweeney. And from the home team, Maverick Wampler.
Go, dude.
From the visiting team, Jack Fine.
Here you go, Jack.
From the home team, Sergio Chavez.
Shake hands.
Vibrates.
High five, Sergio. High five.
Right hand. Low five, guys. All right.
Visiting team, Jack Brutke. And from the home team, Joel Burson.
Shake hands, hustle.
Good job doing the righty handshake, Joel. So I think I should Come on. Yeah, come on.
Go, Jack, go. Following you, so we're missing the answer.
Home team coaches,
Hey, please stop. Who's behind here? Someone just ran off.
home team coaches, Chris Mastrini, Amish Chiman, John Copenhaver, Mark Stodhair, and Russ Goldstein.
from Jerbeck Neighborhood Park. This is the World Series featuring the 2012 Padres and the Uptown Padres. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G. Porter for Langevin Productions. Let's get the lineups for both teams. First, the lineup for the visiting team, and that is the 2012 Padres. The batting order will read this way. Josh Flores will be at second base. Isaiah Ruiz is pitcher. Lucas Hauji Gray is center field, batting third. Batting fourth is Carter Foss, and he's playing shortstop. Batting fifth is Ryan Upham, and he's first base. Batting sixth is Luke Skiles, and he's playing out in right field. Batting seventh is Davey Howell, and he's a bench player. Batting eighth is Anish Chigarupati, and he's third base. Batting ninth is Jack Hoover, bench player. Batting 10th is Aiden Sweeney in left field. Batting 11th is Jack Fine, he's a bench player. And batting 12th is Jack Brutke, and he's catcher. Now let's get the defensive arrangement for the Uptown Padres. On the mound is Jack Silver. Catcher is Johnny Teduziak. At first base is Alex Koppenhaver. Second base is Joel Burson. Shortstop is Jake Nastrini. Third base is Brandon Statter. Left field is Sergio Chavez. Cameron Burson is in center field. Evan Goldstein is in right field. And that's your defensive arrangement, and we are about ready to get underway for all you Sailors out there past and present in this Double-A World Series game, Scripps Ranch Little League. Stepping up first, number 2, second baseman Josh Flores. First pitch to Josh is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Josh Flores playing with Carter Foss and Ryan Upham on a Phillies team back when they were younger. Next pitch is high and inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. On deck is Isaiah Ruiz. And a nice fastball swung on and missed. 2 balls and 1 strike to Josh Flores. Overcast day here in the morning. The second weekend in June. That one's down too low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here, Jerbeck Neighborhood Park. Three-one delivery is inside for ball 4. Almost hit Josh, but Josh will be aboard with a walk. For the first base runner of the game. Here's number 5, Isaiah Ruiz. Ruiz will start off pitching in the bottom half of the first inning. He'll step in from the left side. And that first pitch is a strike. Nice pitch by Jack Silver. And the lefty's next pitch is inside. And low, gets by the catcher. And running down to second base is Flores. One and one to count to Ruiz. The next one is a strike, and now it's 1-2. One-two delivery is a little bit too high for ball 2. 2-2 to count to Ruiz. Gray is on deck. No score, just the starting of this game. Here at Scripps Ranch Little League, and the next one is down too low for ball 3, and out is 3-2. Ruiz trying to pick up Flores down at second base. Fouled away on that pitch that rode a little high. Just behind on it was Ruiz. But he got a piece of it. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. The 3-2 delivery is strike 3 called. So the first out of the inning is recorded now, and here's Lucas Howgie Gray, number 4, the center fielder. Pitch to Gray is a fastball for a strike. 0-1 to count. Silver's next pitch is a strike. The outside corner. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery is outside for a ball, and Flores is going to motor down to third, and he's there safely. The ball gets by the shortstop and into left field. Chavez throws it in. So standing there at third base is Flores. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Waved at and missed. And that is the second out of the inning. As Gray goes down swinging. And now here's number 9, Carter Foss, the shortstop. Some of the rules in AA ball for this particular little league is that each player has to play 1 inning in the outfield and 1 out in the infield. As the first pitch gets by the catcher, 1 ball and no strikes. Two outs. Next one's a little bit high. Now it's 2-0. To Carter Foss, the other former Phillies player with Flores and Upham. 2-0 delivery. It fouled away, as you saw. 2-1 now the count. Ryan Upham on deck. Silver's pitch is down too low, but Flores thinks about coming to home plate, but will not. They are allowed to steal home plate in this AA division. Hit straight up in the air. First baseman calling for it, and he makes the play. And that was Alex Copenhaver. That retires the side. They don't get any runs as they strand Flores at third base, and there's no score as we go to the bottom half of the first inning. And now let's get the defensive arrangement now for the 2012 Padres. In right field is Luke Skiles. In center field will be Lucas Howgie Gray. In left field will be Aiden McSweeney. At third base is going to be Anish Chikarupati. At shortstop will be Carter Foss. Over at second base is Josh Flores. And on the mound is Isaiah Ruiz. And the catcher is Jack Brutke. To start it off will be Jack Nastrini, the shortstop. Number 5, followed by Alex Copenhaver, and then Jack Silver.
You missed first base?
And that first pitch is down too low to Nastrini. Ryan Upham playing at first base for the 2012 Padres, if we didn't mention it. Hit hard in shallow left field, but it rolls foul. So Nastrini reaching out and just going foul with that pitch. Ruiz's pitch is down too low. Hit down third base, but foul. Pass coach Matt Silver, who helped us out with all the information for his club. Nastrini, and this one off the fence there. And partially got one of the coaches over there. Trying to straighten it out is Jake Nastrini. No score at the bottom of the first inning, and this one just a little bit off. And again, Nastrini staying tough up there at the plate, staying alive. Ruiz trying to get him out. Isaiah's pitch is outside for a ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to count. 3-2 pitch is hit in the left field. McSweeney grabs it, throws it in to Foss, and leading off, Jake Nastrini with a single. Here's Alex Copenhaver, wearing number 4. Played first base out there. Top half of the first inning. Ruiz, the lefty's pitch is fouled away. 0-1 to count. Both of these teams won their respective National and American League. The Uptown Padres winning the National and the 2012 Padres winning the American. This one is fouled away at the plate by Copenhaver. 0-2 the count to him. Ruiz trying to get Copenhaver out. But he can't, as that one, yes he does, as Foss reaches out and makes a play to throw to first. Gets by the first baseman, but staying there is Nastrini. Foss able to make the grab at the last moment. It looked like it might go over his head. Nice play by Carter Foss. The first out of the inning. Here's Jack Silver. Silver, who was a pitcher in the first inning, wearing number 2. Lefty's pitch to him, catches the corner for a strike. The throw down at second base, a Foss, and right behind him is Nastrini safely. 0-1 to count to Jack Silver. The 0-1 delivery took a little bit off of that one, and it's 0-2. Johnny Taduziak is on deck. Boy, they're really enjoying that MAPS game behind us here at Jerebeck Neighborhood Park. Swung on and missed. And 2 down as Jack Silver can't get that pitch. Here's Johnny Taduziak, wearing number 3. Played catcher in the top half of the first inning. Slow roller could be a tough play, and both runners are going to be saved. Nastrini safe at third, and safe at first is Taduziak with an infield single. That'll send it to bat. Number 6, who played on the bench defensive, or was out on the bench defensively, Dylan Chyman. He'll get his opportunity to get out there. Home plate umpire calls time as player at first base tying his shoe, and that is Taduziak. No score yet here in the bottom of the first inning. Nastrini's at third base, and now running down to second is Taduziak. Pitch a little outside now to Chyman. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Dylan. Cameron Burson on deck. The 2-0 delivery is down too low for ball 3. 3-0. Now to Dylan Chyman. Hit down to shortstop. Coming to the plate is Nastrini, but it doesn't matter because Chyman is out. 6-3, and that retires his side. They strand 2 after getting a couple hits in the inning. It's still no score. In left field is Justin Knoll. In center field will be Joel Burson. In right field here in the second inning is Maverick Wampler. The shortstop is going to be Alex Copenhaver. At third base is going to be Evan Goldstein. At second base is going to be Brandon Stadher. And at first base is going to be Dylan Chyman. Pitcher still Jack Silver. And a catcher still Johnny Taduziak. First pitch to the visitors, Ryan Upham. Being a strike, 0-1. Upham fouls it away, 0-2 to count. Upham wearing number 5. Facing Silver for the first time. Next one to Upham is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 delivery by the lefty is a little bit high. Now it's 2-2. As you've noticed by now, both of these teams wearing the uniforms off the Padres program that they've eloquently done around the county with certain little leagues. as Ryan Upham striking out. First out of the inning, and here's number 10, Luke Skiles. Lefty's first pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Say some more of those rules. After the 4th inning, the home plate umpire could call the game. It's not really a strict 10-run rule, but at any time, if it looks like one team is out of the opportunity to come back, they could call the game. 1-1 now to count to Skiles. And now it's 1-2. Some more of the rules. An 8-year-old can only throw 50 pitches at max in a game. 9 and 10-year-olds can throw 75. Swung on and missed as Silver striking out Skiles. That is the 4th strikeout for Jack Silver. 2 down, Davey Howell steps up. He's wearing number 1. Pitch to Davey is a strike. Upper part of the strike zone. 0-1 to count. Next pitch being inside, 1-1 to count. Anish Chigarapati on deck. Next pitch is outside. Davey Howell, 2 balls and 1 strike. The count. Greg G.K. Porter for Langevin Productions along with Jeff on the camera. Swung on and missed. And it's 2-2. Count to Davey Howell. Always great to have Jeff on the camera. We don't get him too often. When we do, it's a privilege. Swung on, or called strike 3, and that is a strikeout of the side for Jack Silver. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. There's still no score. Defensive arrangements out there. And we'll go ahead and just say the defensive arrangements as we move on to the game here in the 2nd inning because, again, as I mentioned, they have to play at least 1 outfield position for 1 inning in the same way in the infield position. Josh Flores will be playing second base in this inning. Isaiah Ruiz is still the pitcher. Shortstop will be Gray. Foss is playing center field here in the 2nd. Upham is at first base. Davey Howell is at third base. Left field is Jack Hoover. Right field is Jack Fine, and the catcher is still Brutke. Cameron Burson, number 12, is the batter. And the first pitch to him is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Facing Ruiz for the first time. Hit hard, but it's going to go foul. Both the 2 pitchers in this game being left-handed pitchers. And that's something that you do not normally see, both teams having a left-handed pitcher, or even just to start off a game. It may happen throughout the course of a game where you have relievers come in and so forth, but to start off the beginning of the game, it doesn't happen too often in baseball in general, whether it be Little League Baseball or in the upper divisions and in the majors. Hit hard down the third base line. That's going to be fair ball for Cameron Burson. And it's going to be a ground rule double. It got underneath the fence. So the double by Burson. Justin Knoll Number 8 will step in. And Uptown Padres, basically they're the team, as you haven't noticed, that is the in the road unis. Sometimes they'll wear them, the Major League will wear them at home here in 2012. Two balls and no strikes, the count. Burson standing at second base. Ruiz's next pitch is fouled away. Off the big backstop. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. To Justin Knoll. Brandon Stat here is on deck. Wanted to say Strat here, but it is Stat here. Inside. And that was ball 4, so Justin Knoll getting a walk. So Burson at second, Knoll at first base, and here is Brandon Stat here, number 11. First pitch to Stat here is inside, and now motoring down to third base is Burson, and Knoll will follow him down to second. So it got away from the catcher. One and 0, and then fouled away. Now it's 1-1 to Stat here. Ruiz already has 1 strikeout in this game. He's already given up a single. They've been able to make contact against him. Obviously with the single and then the fly out to shortstop and a ground out in that first inning. And a strike 2 now. It's 2-2 to Stat here. Ruiz trying to get out of a jam here with runners on second and third. Hit hard down to second base, and Burson will score. And it is 1-0. The first run of the game on a base hit by Stat here. So the RBI, as you can hear him saying that, for a Stat here. Here's Evan Goldstein, number 10. Knoll at third base. Timeout is called. Now the head coach wants to come out and talk to Isaiah Ruiz. Two 2-0 being the count to Goldstein. Head coach wanting Isaiah just to know that this game is still highly manageable. Only the second inning. Just kind of relax up there on the hill in a roundabout way. He's thrown good pitches. They've just made contact. Hit towards the shortstop, and they do not say that the runner interfered. So coming in 2-0 is Knoll. Going all the way to third base is Stat here. 2-0 your score. Here's Maverick Wampler. Goldstein going down to second base now. The stat here is at third. Goldstein is at second. Wampler looks at that next one outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes the count to Maverick Wampler. Maverick trying to get an RBI of his own. Gets away from the catcher, but nobody will try to advance a base. Especially Stat here. Standing over there at third. That one is outside as well. And it's ball 4, so Wampler gets a walk. And now we have the bases loaded, as Dick Enberg would say, a player on every pillow. Now here's Sergio Chavez. He's wearing number 9, getting his first opportunity at the plate. Hit to center field and caught. And Foss will take second base and throw over to third. And that retires the side. It's a triple play. Still, though, it is 2-0 as we go to the top half of the third. One of the most unusual plays you'll see in any kind of baseball level. Let's get defensive positions for the Uptown Padres. Defensively, Jack Silver is still pitching. Dylan Chyman, though, is catching. You have Cameron Burson at first. Sergio Chavez is playing second. Justin Knoll at third. Johnny Taduziak is at short. Left field, Brandon Stadher. Center field is Jake Nastrini. Maverick Wampler is playing out in right field. And the batter is Anish Chegarupati. And he is number 3 up there. Hits it foul. 0-2 the count to Anish. Pitch is way too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. So going down swinging in is Anish Chigarupati for the first out of the inning. Here's number 6, Jack Hoover. First pitch to Jack is outside for a ball. Jack was on that White Sox team that won the MAPS championship previous years. Jack fouls it away. 1-1 at count. So Jack knows what it's like to win a championship in his Scripps Ranch Little League. The AA World Series game between the 2012 Padres and the Uptown Padres. If you just checked in, I'm Greg G.K. Porter for Langevin Productions with Jeff on the camera. Check out a lot of our stuff on YouTube. Just type in LANGEVIN, then the word Productions with an S. Fouled away, or swung on and missed, I should say. He would have liked to have gotten a piece of that. But he is up there swinging, and it is 2-2. 2-2, I should say. A bunch of 2s were up there on the scoreboard. As the team out in the outfield leading 2-0 in this game. Hoover striking out. 2 down. Aiden Sweeney, the batter. Can't get the first one. 7 strikeouts so far for Jack Silver. Silver's next pitch comes across home plate for strike 2. Aiden trying to hang tough up there at the plate. And can't get it and strikes out, and his team goes down 3 up and 3 down. And we will go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It's still 2-0, the Uptown Padres. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Your score, 2-0. The team at the plate, the Uptown Padres lead. Joel Burson, number 1, the batter. First time in this game for Joel. Ruiz still in there on the hill. And Burson decides to kick a little dirt there and say, hey, I'm going to dig in. Two deliveries hit hard into right field, right center field. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Burson rounding first. Burson is safe at second base. So a nice solid double for Joel Burson. Making good contact there on that 2-2 pitch. Top of the order, Jake Nastrini. Gets by the catcher, and there goes Burson to throw down to third, and the third baseman just couldn't hold on to it. And Burson is safe. Nastrini singled the first time up, and he fouls it away at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Jake Nastrini. Jake got all the way to second, actually to third, and he did not score in that first inning. Wasn't one of the 2 runs in this game. Only Burson and Knoll have scored. And when I say Burson, that's Cameron Burson. You get the idea. The Burson's doing damage here in this World Series Scripps Ranch game. Hit hard down to third base. Third baseman across the diamond, and that goes off the first baseman's glove, and Joel Burson will score, and it is 3-0. So Jake Nastrini is aboard again, and coming up will be Alex Copenhaver. But the head coach is going to come out, and he's going to take the baseball. Isaiah Ruiz pitched pretty good. It didn't pitch bad. Looks like Lucas Gray is going to come in and pitch. Or at least he was talking to him. And Isaiah Ruiz getting a hand. So Ryan Upham is going to do the pitching. Ryan Upham, as I mentioned, on the hill now. And he's the first right-handed pitcher into this World Series game, the 2012 Padres and the Uptown Padres. And the first pitch from Upham is a ball. Going down to second base is Nastrini as they throw it down, and Copenhagen keeping that ball from going out in center field. Rather, that was Gray keeping it from going out in center field. The throw down to third base, and goes out in left field, but quickly brought back in. Nastrini down at third base, 3-0. The Uptown Padres leading the 2012 Padres. One ball and 2 strikes to Copenhagen. Can't get that one, and strikes out. That is the first out of the inning, and it'll be Jack Silver coming to the plate. He's number 2. He struck out his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. And Silver trying to get an RBI here in the runner at third in Nastrini. Sun's starting to come out here at Jerbeck Neighborhood Park. First pitch is a strike to Silver from Upham. Ryan Upham comes to the plate a little bit high. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Silver. Silver trying to be gold for his team here and plate another run. In an attempt to win the championship and get gold, if you will. Gets away from the catcher. Going to be a bang-bang play, but the speed of Nastrini gets in under the attempted tag. And so now it is 4-0. Uptown Padres. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike to Jack Silver. Upham comes to the plate, high and inside. So ball 4. Jack Silver gets the walk. Now here's number 3, Johnny Taduziak. Taduziak got a single his first time up. Well, that was facing Isaiah Ruiz. Caught the outside corner for a strike, 0-1 to Taduziak. Next pitch makes Taduziak kind of kneel down, so to speak. One delivery is outside for ball 2. 2-1, but going down to second base is Jack Silver. 4-0. The team in the dark blue of the Padres, Uptown Club, leading in this World Series AA game. And as Silver goes down to third base, stealing another bag. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Caught the corner for strike 2, and now it's a full count to Johnny Duziak. Duziak singled his first time up. Outside for ball 4, and now he'll have a walk. Now here's Dylan Chyman, number 6. He grounded out his first time up, made the contact down to shortstop, was thrown out. He makes contact again here. Perfect opportunity with 1 out to score a run. First pitch is a strike. Indifference. The catcher allowing Duziak to go down to second base. High and inside. Two balls and 1 strike to count to Chyman. 2-2 now. Dylan Chyman. Two delivery is down too low now, and it's 3-2. Chyman, he'll take a walk as well. And that is what he's going to get here. Now, 3 walks in this inning. Three straight by Upham. And Burson coming up to the plate. Cameron doubled his last time up. Bases loaded here. Golden opportunity. The first pitch is a strike. No wiggle room for Upham. Now it's 1-1. One out in the inning. Hit up in the air. The shortstop, a tough play. He's not going to be able to get it. 1 run will score, making it 5-0. And the runner going down to second base is safe. Single for Burson. Batter now is Justin Knoll. 2 runs came in, 6-0 the score. Chyman down at second. Burson over at first. Three balls and 1 strike to count to Justin Knoll. He walked the last time up. And now it's 3-2. But when he walked, he scored. And he strikes out this time. Second out of the inning now, and Brandon Stadhair is the batter. Stadhair, number 11. Remember in the last inning, this Padres 2012 team was able to get out of it with a triple play. Otherwise, maybe more runs would have scored. They are down 6-0, and Upham needs to try to help them out here on the hill. Going down to second base is Chyman. Or rather, Burson, that is. Chyman is over at third base. One and one out of count. The stat here. Upham's next pitch is down too low for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. Uptown leading 6-0 here in this World Series game. Next one is high. 3 balls and 1 strike now, the count to stat here. Three-one delivery. Caught the corner for strike 2. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Brandon Stadhair. Ryan's pitch outside for ball 4. So Brandon gets a walk to load up the bases. Second time in this inning, the bases have been loaded now. And here's Evan Goldstein, number 10. He singled his first time up. Now the head coach wants to talk to Ryan Upham. And we'll take a break while he converses with Ryan Upham. Evan Goldstein, the batter. The first pitch. It's away from the catcher. The runner from third will score. And that is Chyman scoring. Make it 7-0. As Burson. Five-run rule, and it is 7-0 as we go to the 4th inning. Give you the defensive positions in the 4th inning now for the Uptown Padres. Jake Nastrini is now the pitcher. Dylan Chyman is the catcher. Cameron Burson is at first base. Joel Burson is at second. Third base is Sergio Chavez. Alex Copenhaver is at shortstop. Maverick Wampler, left field. Center field, Evan Goldstein. Justin Knoll is in right field. Jack Fine, the batter. His team down 7-0 here in the top half of the 4th inning. Two balls and no strikes to count. Jack Fine. Two and one now the count.
Good on, Jake.
2-2 now the count. The Jack Fine. And a nice pitch there by Jake Nastrini. And Fine strikes out. First out. Here's Jack Brutke. First time getting to bat. And that is not a good thing when you're in the 4th inning. And it's your first time. You're the 12th man. Jack Brutke. And only could it be a good thing if your team is defensively shutting down the other team. But in this particular World Series game, that is not the case. 7-0. The Uptown Padres getting the better of it here in the 4th. Strike on the outside corner. Jake Nastrini. Already struck out one. Try to strike out another if you can. And it has been strikeouts as that one is outside and low. That has been to the demise of the 2012 Padres. And now they finally get a base runner, as they haven't had one since the 1st inning. And before you can get any runs, you got to get guys on base, unless you're hitting a home run. Going down to second base is Brutke. Josh Flores, the batter. Flores trying to pick up Brutke. Flores got all the way to third base against Jack Silver in the 1st inning. He was the first batter up. Fouls it away. 2-2 the count to Josh Flores. Next one is outside by Nastrini. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to him is golfed and hit down to second base. Throw over to first to end time. However, Brutke does move over to third base. 2 out in the inning. That one scored 4-3. If you're doing that, keeping score with your beverage and your snack. And Isaiah Ruiz will come up. Isaiah pitched pretty good in the game. And now he'd like to do some damage, at least plate the first run of the game for his team. Down 7-0 here in the 4th. This 2012 Padres squad for Scripps Ranch, winning the American. A fabulous season. Trying to win this World Series here, but they've got a lot of work to do. Down by 7 runs. Here's Ruiz. Waved in and missed. 0-1 a count to him. Isaiah struck out his first time up. Next delivery by Nastrini. Took a little bit off, and now it's 0-2 to Ruiz. Two gone here in the 4th. Outside corner for strike 3, and Ruiz strikes out. And that is the third out of the inning. And they strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 7-0. The Uptown Padres leading the 2012 Padres. Carter Foss is now pitching for the 2012 Padres. Nothing in two, the count to Evan Goldstein. Hit to the right side, tough play, and that is going to drop. So Goldstein with a single. Starting off this bottom of the fourth inning, leading 7-0. It's the second hit of the game for Evan Goldstein. Maverick Wampler, the batter. Home plate umpire and the second base umpire talking. Let's get the defensive positions for the 2012 Padres. Of course, you know Foss is pitching. Jack Hoover is catching. In left field is Jack Brutke. Out in center field is Aiden McSweeney. Out in right field is Upham. Shortstop is Anis Chigarupati, and Goldstein is out. We don't have a confirmation as of yet what happened, and we'll try to get that for you at the end of the game.
Might have been excessive celebration.
Nevertheless, Wampler still up at the plate. Chigarupati playing shortstop. Howell is playing second. Skiles is playing first base. Two and two the count to Wampler. And a strikeout by Carter Foss. 2 outs. Sergio Chavez comes up now. Pitch by Foss. It's a good one and swung on a miss. 0-1. Pitch on the inside corner there. The 0-1 delivery is waved at and missed, and now it's 0-2. And Foss now trying to get a rhythm going. As he had just came in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That pitch got away from him. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And luckily for Carter, it did not hit Sergio. And that one gets away from him as well. So now it's 2-2. 2-2 the count to Sergio Chavez. 2-2 delivery is waved at and missed for strike 3. And they go 3 up and 3 down. So we will go to the top of the 5th inning. The score is still 7-0. The Uptown Padres over the 2012 Padres. Defensive positions for the Uptown Padres in the 5th inning. Pitcher again is Jake Nestrini. Catcher is Cameron Burson this inning. Dylan Chyman is at first base. Joel Burson is at second. At third is Maverick Wampler. Shortstop, Johnny Taduziak. Evan Goldstein is in left field. Center field is Alex Copenhaver. And Jack Silver is now playing in right. With Brandon Stadhair and Sergio Chavez and Justin Knoll on the bench. The top of the fifth inning for the visitors in this World Series game. The 2012 Padres, and that is Lucas Hoji Gray. Hoji following it off. Nastrini's pitch. Down too low, and now it's 1-1. Gray hits it over to first base. And nicely caught by Dylan Chyman. 1 out. And now here's Carter Foss. Foss, he flied out to first base his first time up. And Foss, now being a pitcher, wants to help himself out here. Pitch to Foss is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. As the sun continues to have this whole field now and sparse clouds, hit down to third base. Third baseman throws across in time. That was Maverick Wampler over to his first baseman, Dylan Chyman. Two gone. Here's Ryan Upham. Upham struck out his first time up. Outs are reducing, meaning that the 2012 Padres now, as they are in the fifth inning, only have 4 outs left in this game to work with. One ball and no strikes to Upham. Hit hard to the right side and caught by the right fielder. And that retires his side. They go 3 up and 3 down. And this game is over. As the World Series championship is won by the Uptown Padres. Stick with us. We will have interviews and a closing comment with those who participated in this game today. We'll be right back.
A large round of applause for a great season. As you may or may not know, Scripps Ranch Little League is made up of 2 separate Little Leagues, Scripps Ranch American and Scripps Ranch National. And as such, we have champions in each of our leagues. Today's exhibition game that you just witnessed pits the champion from the American League Padres against the champion National League Padres. What I'd like to do is ask each of the managers to come up and introduce their team. The coaches can hand out their trophies. After we finish all of the trophy presentations, I'm going to ask both teams to line up around home plate so we can get a good picture. And then following that, the blue Padres will head out to the scoreboard for another picture. So, Joe, if you can introduce your team, please.
Thanks, Butch. I first want to congratulate the Uptown Padres on a great game and a great season. I'd also like to introduce the American League champion 2012 Padres. First, Isaiah Ruiz. Carter Foss. Jack Hoover. Luke Skiles. Josh Flores. Ryan Upham. Aiden McSweeney. Davey Howell. Come on, Davey, smile. Anish Chigurapati.
There's only 3 left after the server.
Jack Brecky.
Isaiah just came back in. Oh, what a handshake.
Jack Fine.
Come on, buddy. Good hunter.
And Lucas Gray.
Come on, Lucas. Come on. You got a trophy. Tell me they don't care.
Also want to thank my coaches, Darren Upham and Court Hoover. Thanks, guys. Great season.
And next, I'd like to introduce Matt Silver, the manager of the National League champion Padres.
Congratulations to the 2012 Padres for a great season and a great game today. I just want to say it's been an awesome season in AA. Glad to have all the parents' support out here and all the coaches. Just been a great year out here. And just say that I'm really proud of my team, the National League champion Uptown Padres. First we have Justin Knoll. Next we have Evan Goldstein. Next we have Maverick Wampler. Alex Copenhaver. Joel L.B. Burson. Dylan Chimman. Brandon Stoddard. Sergio Chavez. Jake Nastrini. Teeny Nasty. Cameron Burson. Johnny Tanuziak. And last but not least, Jack Silver.
Cheers.
I'd also like to thank my coaches, Chris Nastrini, Thomas Chimon, John Copenhaver, Mark Stader, and Les Goldstein. Thank you guys
I think we won. I'm bad like that. We won. I'm awesome. I pitched the last inning. I'm really happy.
I pitched 3 innings with 8 Ks and 9 batters faced.
Moms and
We
dads, come
would.
on in and get close for your picture.
Really great.
That's right.
Hey guys, everybody look. Everybody look and say Padres.
Padres!
Padres won.
Everybody look! Justin! No! Justin!
No, Tebow. Johnny, look up.
No Tebow.
Shout out. 0.
Greg G.K. Porter back here with the Uptown Padres, who just won the World Series championship for Scripps Ranch Little League. And as you can see, they're extremely happy. And I'm going to talk to them And you are?
I'm Johnny Taduziak.
Johnny, what was your best play that you enjoyed of this game?
Probably playing catcher.
During the season, you had some plays that you'll always remember. What were the best ones that you'll remember?
I'd probably remember, there's a lot to choose from, but
One that sticks out?
when I was at shortstop, I guess, and I just made a good throw to first.
Okay, sounds good. Now, when you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Soccer.
Okay. Any particular position?
Forward.
All right. And when you're at school, is there a subject that you like at school?
Math.
Good luck in the rest of the summer, having fun and playing baseball, whatever you'd like to do, okay?
Thank you.
All righty. And you are?
Jack Silver.
Jack, talk about the best play of the game that you enjoyed.
The best play of the game was when Jake let Ryan Upham hit the ball right to me, and then we got him out.
The plays of the season that you really enjoyed that were fun for you.
When Maverick caught a ball right in right field and left field to save the game and for us to go to the World Series.
When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Play basketball.
You got a favorite position or anything?
I play point guard.
Okay. All right. At school, what's your favorite subject or what's best about school for you?
I like math.
Okay. Good luck to you the rest of the summer, having fun and playing sports, okay?
Thank you.
All right. And you are?
My name is Evan Goldstein.
Evan, talk about this game, the most favorite play of this game for you.
My favorite play was actually when I hit when I hit it really hard off Carter Foss, because that actually started getting the game going a little bit for our team.
And describe what happened on the play where you seemed like you had gotten a base hit and you were going to continue on, and what happened?
I was jumping up and down, and the first baseman tagged me several times, and I got out.
But you had a lot of fun this season. You guys win the championship or the World Series here. Talk about the plays during the season that were most enjoyable for you.
There was this one time when I was at third. It was kind of hopeless because we were 5 runs down, and I just kind of saved the game because it was no outs. They were 5 runs up, and so I got 1 out. Well, I tagged my base and threw it to first, and ended the inning.
That's awesome, isn't it? As today, unfortunately for you guys were a part of a triple play, but you guys were undaunted today. You guys just continue to play good defense and keep them from having a chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're not playing baseball, Evan, what do you like to do?
I just play football for fun. I'm not really in a league or anything.
Okay. Have fun the rest of the summer and whatever you decide to do, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you are?
Dylan.
What's your last name, Dylan?
Truman.
Okay. Dylan, talk about the play of this game that was most pleasurable for you.
When I was pitching and I struck 3 guys out, and I thought one of them would be a ball, but no, I struck them out.
Talk about the fun in the season, maybe plays that you remember that were the most favorite that you'll remember from this season.
When Maverick made that play at third base, and when Maverick caught that ball in left field to save the game so we can go to the World Series.
And that helps your team, and of course, you guys have had a lot of success this season. When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Basketball and soccer.
Okay. Any particular position with the basketball or the soccer?
Point guard and mid.
All right. All right. Well, at school, you have a favorite subject there?
Science.
Good luck in the rest of the summer. Enjoy the summer, and hope to see you guys down the road, okay?
Thank you.
All right. And you are?
Maverick Wampler.
Maverick, talk about the best plays of this game that you enjoyed.
I enjoyed when Foss hit it to third and I threw it to Dylan at first.
That was a great play. Talk about the plays of the season that were most enjoyable for you.
I liked when I catched the ball at left field from Troy. That's what got us here.
Big hitter.
You guys, resilient bunch, and you find a way to save your best for last. Now, when you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
I just like to go outside, ride my bike, watch TV.
All righty. Well, at school, what's your favorite subject?
Recess.
Have a great summer, and hope to see you again down the road, okay?
Thanks.
And you are?
I'm Cameron Burson.
Cameron, talk about the best plays of this game and of the season.
I liked it when I got the ground roll double at right field, and that's it.
All right. Of the season, what were the best plays that you remember?
Oh, I remember hitting my home run, and when I was doing really well at pitching.
Well, Cameron, when you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
I like playing football. I'm really good at it.
What position do you play when you're playing football?
I try out for quarterback, and I play outside tackle.
At school, what's your favorite subject, or you got a favorite teacher over there?
I like math, and I also like science.
Have a great summer, and we hope to see you down the road, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And you are?
Justin Knoll.
Justin, talk about this game, the plays that you most enjoyed.
I liked it when Josh Flores hit to the second baseman, and second baseman threw it to first, and he was out.
Great defense. You guys exhibited that through the game. Great pitching. During the season, obviously there were times when it wasn't so great, but the memorable plays for you.
I would have to do Maverick's catch in left field. It saved us, and it allowed us to get here.
I'll bet you the crowd went wild, didn't it?
Yep.
All righty. When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Video games and soccer.
A particular game on the video games?
Call of Duty.
All right. I know that's a popular one about most kids. At school, do you have a favorite subject?
Social studies.
Have a great summer, and we hope to see you down the road, okay?
Thank you.
And you are?
Sergio Chavez.
Sergio, talk about the most famous plays of this game that'll reside in your mind.
Well, it's not particularly me, but I just enjoyed how Maverick, he caught a ball and he threw it to first, and it was just really amazing how he threw it. I made it.
It's a game where, you guys got to at least play one inning out in the outfield and one inning in the infield. You learn a lot of positions, but it's enjoyable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very enjoyable.
Sergio, during the season, obviously there were plays that you made. Talk about those.
There was I don't remember what game it was, but I caught a huge fly ball out in right field. It's pretty cool.
Bet you're excited after that one. When you go to school, what's your favorite subject at school?
My favorite subject would be science and math.
Okay. And when you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
I would be playing video games and skateboarding.
Any particular video game?
I like type of skateboarding games and baseball games.
So you can get better at the skateboarding, right?
Yeah.
Well, Sergio, you have a great rest of your summer, and I hope to see you down the road, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And you are?
My name is Brandon Stotthair.
And Brandon, talk about the fun plays that you always remember about this game and of the season.
Well, a couple of them are like the amazing plays that Maverick made, like at third, out in the outfield, and then some plays that I made out in the outfield.
You guys care about your teammates. Talk about maybe the ones during the season that you made.
Well, there were a couple at second that came at me, and I tossed them to first, and they were out.
All right.
And then a couple of pitching performances that were really needed in the game.
It's a lot of fun to get up on the hill and throw that baseball, huh?
Yes.
And talk about the things outside of Little League baseball that you really enjoy.
Well, I enjoy like playing soccer, maybe sometimes kickball, and then playing wiffle ball.
Which position in soccer?
I usually play forward.
Okay. Like to put that ball in the back of the net. When you're not playing sports, and obviously you got to go to school, what's your favorite subject?
I'll have to say math and science.
All right, well, have a great summer with your family and everything, and hope to see you down the road, okay?
Thank you.
And you are?
Jake Nastrini.
Jake, you got a chance to pitch in this game. Talk about the pitching and the best plays of this game that you enjoyed.
My favorite pitching was when I pitched 2 innings and I struck out everybody except one person. And my favorite play of this year was when Maverick got that diving slide and caught it.
That's why he's named Maverick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when you're not playing Little League baseball, what do you like to do?
Soccer.
And what position with the soccer?
Sweeper.
Okay. At school, you have a favorite subject at school?
PE and math.
Have a great summer and hope to see you down the road, okay?
Okay.
And you are?
Alex Copenhaver.
Alex, talk about the best plays of the game that you enjoyed.
I would say the one where the guy hit it over here and Jack caught it.
Of the season, the ones that you made, maybe.
Well, I think the best play of the season was when Maverick caught the ball in right field.
Everybody seems to like that play.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like they would have liked that in a losing cause, the triple play today. When you're not playing Little League baseball, what do you like to do?
I like to do soccer.
And what's your position?
Center midfielder.
All right. Like to control that ball and get it going to the forwards. Okay. At school, what subject is yours?
Math.
Have a great summer, and we hope to see you down the road, okay?
Okay.
And you are?
My name is Joel Burson.
Joel, talk about this game.
Well, most likely I liked it when I hit the ground rule double on the fence. I got a bloody right here when I slid over at third. But really, my favorite subject is math. What I like to do after school is really dance, because that's my favorite hobby and I'm really, really good at it.
So you might be on one of those TV shows as a dancer, right?
Yeah, maybe.
That's okay. You just enjoy it anyway. Well, one last thing you'd like to say for your teammates, and about this whole experience by your team.
Well, this experience was really good because this is my first World Series win. I've been in the World Series when I was in MAPS, but I lost by 1 by a bad call at home.
Okay.
So
you get to come back and win it this time around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, have a great summer, and we hope to see you down the road, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bye.
Greg G.K. Porter back with the 2012 Padres. Both teams were the Padres. It's just that these guys are the new uniform guys, and you are?
Jack Brodke.
Jack, talk about the best plays of this game that you really enjoyed for your team.
The triple play with Carter Foss.
I knew you were going to say that. That was an outstanding play. Had you guys had any triple plays all season long, or was this the very first one?
Very first.
Talk about the plays of the season that were really enjoyable for you.
I don't know.
Were there a lot of them?
A little bit.
Okay. Any particular one that seems to jump out in you?
A third out at home plate on the final out for a game.
Wow. And you guys won the game, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're not playing Little League baseball, Jack, what do you like to do?
Play video games, play basketball.
Any particular video game?
I like sports games.
Okay. And basketball position?
I don't really play. I just go outside and shoot hoops in my backyard.
Kind of fool around like I did when I was a kid. Didn't really play on a real team. Okay. When you go to school, you have a favorite subject or teacher over there?
I think science.
Okay. Have yourself a great summer. You guys won your part of this league, and so you guys should be commended for that. And so you have a great summer, okay, Jack?
Okay.
All right. And another one of these 2012 Padres, great uniforms. And you are?
Josh
What's your last name, Josh?
Flores.
Josh, you got an opportunity to pitch today. Talk about that.
Well, I didn't pitch.
Oh, okay. Well, you got an opportunity to do some damage. Didn't you get a base hit today?
Yes.
Okay, talk about that.
I don't know how to explain it that much.
It was the only base hit of the game.
No, it wasn't.
But it was nice to get the hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about the plays that you made during the season that were really fun for you.
At center field, I jumped and caught it, sort of like that. It's kind of.
Like you've seen on Sports Center at one time or another, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's fun playing Little League Baseball. When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Play with my friends and play video games and watch TV and stuff.
What particular video game do you like to play?
We PS3 and
Is it? Really?
Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Ball.
A lot of fun, I'll bet it is. At school, what do you like about school the best?
Math.
Okay. Well, you have yourself a great summer, Josh, and hopefully we see you down the road, okay?
Thank you.
Alrighty. And another one of these great Padres from the 2012 version. And you are?
Lucas Alcagray.
Lucas, talk about how much fun it was this season for you guys.
Well, I think we did a lot of great things. We had Carter, who is the best player in AA, and he
That's Carter Foss, right?
yeah, he's deadly. And I've been practicing with my dad catching pop flies in the outfield and stuff. And one time in the field, I was in center field. He hit it really hard. I had to run to back up, and I caught it over my head.
You should have been the Sports Center best player of the game that day, right?
Heck yeah.
All right, well, that's the way to keep working on your skills and think about how you play the game. When you're not playing Little League, what do you like to do?
A lot of different things. At school, I played basketball and wall ball, sometimes foursquare, and I used to play tetherball. And then I play soccer.
And
of course, I also do video games, and I hate homework, so I have to do that too, though.
So if it's athletic, you like to have fun, right?
Yeah!
Well, you have yourself a great summer, and hope to see you down the road, okay, Lucas?
Okay, thank you.
And another one of the 2012 version of the Padres, and you are?
Luke Skiles.
Luke, talk about the fun plays of this season.
One time I was in left field, and this kid on the other team hit a really hard and high fly ball, and I had to run back a couple feet, and I had to dive for the ball, and I snow coned it, so that was a fun play. And then I started cheering, and then the next play, Aiden McSweeney came up, and he had the same hit, and he got that one too.
And Luke, talk about what you like to do when you're not playing Little League Baseball.
Video games.
Any particular video game you like to play?
Madden.
All right. Pretty good at it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, when you go to school, do you have a favorite subject over there?
Science.
Okay. Well, Luke, have a great summer, and we hope to see you down the road, okay?
Thank you.
And another one of the 2012 version of the Padres, and he's all ready to go. He's got the food here and everything. He's relaxing after a tough game. And you are?
I'm David Howell.
David, talk about this game. The plays that you liked that your teammates made.
I liked when Carter caught
Was that the triple play?
Yeah, it was triple play. Caught the ball, tagged second base, and threw it to me, and I got the last out.
It was awesome. It really was. Talk about the plays during the season. I understand that was the only triple play of the season, but there were other plays maybe that you made. Talk about those.
I caught. I haven't had a double play before, but I was right field. I caught a fly ball.
Okay. Caught a fly ball and threw it to one of the bases, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Play video games and go outside and play.
Okay. Well, you have yourself a great summer, and I know you're looking forward to another season here at Scripps Ranch. So hopefully you have yourself a great summer and look forward to that, right?
Yep.
Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
And you are. 1 second now, 1 second. All righty, and you are?
Jack Hoover.
Jack, your team played great. I know you guys had a lot of fun today, even though it was in the losing effort, but they played great as well. So talk about the plays during the season that were probably the most fun for you.
Well, my first one is probably Lucas is a great catch. It's probably holding up 2 or 3 runs from scoring. And the other one was where I hit a home run, which was my second hit in the season.
Isn't that a lot of fun? You're being able to make contact with that baseball and send it over the fence. That's something that's very special. I never got a chance to do it. A lot of players don't, but when you do, you never forget it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about things outside of baseball that are fun for you.
Probably video games and soccer.
A particular position in soccer, which one would it be that you like?
I'm definitely striker.
At school, you have a favorite subject over there?
Geography.
All right. That's the first one that I've heard from any kid that I've talked to, geography, but that's really important, and you can get jobs with that, can't you?
Yep.
All right. Well, we hope to see you down the road playing this Little League Baseball or whatever you do, okay?
Probably.
All right. Thanks. And you are?
Aiden McSweeney.
Aiden, talk about how much fun it was this season. You guys did win a portion of this Scripps Ranch Little League baseball this season. Talk about that.
Well, they put up a good fight. It wasn't easy. We lost our first playoff game, or second, and then we came back.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you guys were able to play in this World Series game today, right?
Yeah.
Talk about other plays during the season that were a lot of fun.
I hit a triple, and last game I hit a double.
I tell you what, when you make contact, and especially a number of bags, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Soccer.
Any particular position?
Center midfield.
All right. At school, you have a favorite subject?
Math.
Have yourself a great season or a great summer. Since the season's over with, I assume you guys don't play any more baseball, do you?
No.
All right. And hope to see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, Aiden. And you are?
Jack Fine.
Jack, talk about how much fun it was to, get success this year as a team as well as a player. Talk about that.
Well, it felt really good. Last game I had a triple.
All right.
Which really boosted the score up. I could have gotten a grand slam, but I chose not to go.
It's great when those big type of things happen, don't they?
Yeah, it's one of my only big plays all season. I've been mostly defense.
But you saved the best for last, right?
Yep.
From an offensive perspective. Okay, well, you guys, you move on now. Next season, there's going to be some guys that are going to move up and some guys that will still be on the team. Are you look forward to next season?
Oh, definitely. Baseball is my favorite sport. I've been playing it ever since I could walk.
Great. All righty, well, when you're at school, what is your favorite subject there?
programming.
Okay. What do you program?
JavaScript, and I've already made a couple games like Pong and a couple guessing games, and I'm working on a Dwarf versus Archer game on
Wow. Well, you're the first one that I've talked to that has told me that type of information. You might be one of these technology guys that your name will be in lights down the road. You keep doing what you're doing there. I'm sure it's a lot of fun, and obviously you've got a job, even if baseball doesn't pan out to be something big time for you.
I'm pretty. What you said.
You're right. You got it. So, hopefully we see you down the road. Have yourself a great summer, okay?
You too.
All righty. Greg G.K. Porter back here with another one of the Padres of the 2012 version, and you are?
Anish Gupati.
Anish, talk about the best plays of this game that you'll always remember, even though you guys in a losing effort.
The triple play that Coda got, he tagged second and threw it to third.
That is one of the most unusual triple plays I've ever seen. It doesn't matter whether it's major league level, minor league level, college level, or little league level, or even high school for that matter. You just don't see a center fielder be able to do that, and that's something that will probably happen more at this level because you can literally be close to second base and be able, as a center fielder, and tag it and then throw over to third base. Talk about plays that you had individually during the season that you'll never forget, Anish.
In our last game, there was a line drive that came right to me, and I had a couple pop-ups, so that's basically it.
Well, Anish, I know this season was fun for you, but when you're not playing Little League Baseball, what do you like to do?
Play the Wii.
Okay, are you pretty good at that Wii?
Yes.
All right. You go to school, you have a favorite subject there?
Math.
Anish, good luck to you and the rest of this summer and whatever you're doing, and I hope to see you down the road, okay?
Okay.
All right. Greg G.K. Porter, where you saw the final score was 7-0. You saw the game end because the umpires ruled that there's no need for a sixth inning. They can only score in Double-A 5 runs, so they would have lost anyway 7-5. We hope you enjoyed all the action from Jerbeck Neighborhood Park. I'm Greg G.K. Porter for Jeff on the camera, saying take care of yourself as always, God bless, and remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.